Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. And they'll give it to the back.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Get to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Instead of trying to pin the opponents deep with a punt, they'll go for it on 4th down. First drive of the game.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball.
The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Past the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line.
And the USC offense is back out on the field.
It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaks loose at the 45. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
First down here for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Love to see a post corner executed perfectly because it really shows you the time that a quarterback and a receiver have put in together. That time it's ran perfectly. The timing was there, and great throw and catch.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. The ball is loose. Defense jumps on the over.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
A run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, SC. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down play coming up. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry up. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Here's a great example of a back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining 1st quarter of play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Down he goes, a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. He's got it out of the 25. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Made the defense look slow that time. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 14, USC 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. This guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He's looking to scramble. Plenty of time back there in the pocket. He's going to throw to the right.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That's a safety for the defense.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. It should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return.
Returner brings it out to the 32. And your Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And the wideout goes in motion. The back's got it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
No gain on the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Snags the quick throw. Breaks a tackle into the clear. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and Jake.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And the sophomore making an impact play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Looking to throw. It's Sellers. And they heave it deep downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Tries to get it to the running back. This time it's complete. It's a nice gain to move the football up to the 27.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Using his legs. It's Peterson.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got some space here. Oh, the returner fumbled it. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made at the 20 in the deep shot. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Buckeyes are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. He's running out of time here. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Quick throw to his receiver. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They're set up 1st and goal. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. How about this on 1st and goal? Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and I've got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. And here's the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And looking for a big play here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead.